Hello everybody, this is Bugsy and Nan Sakamaru and Young. Well, a lot of people keep saying, is Harlan gone? Are you guys replacing him? No, Har just has more work to do and, he don't got a lot of time to be doing videos with us. And that's perfectly understandable. Yeah, just, he's busy and we can't just say, hey, dude, stop writing your manga, we need you. You know, so we can't just be like dicks to him and be like, just do your thing. But yeah, I still think about like the Archie continuity because like I do want it to go back, but at the same time, they can't just. It's like you know, they can't just make. Not everybody's used to this new universe. They can't just make. Now they're used to this new universe. They can't just make. They can't just bring back the. They can't just stop this new universe. But at the same time, it's like they can't stop this new universe because there's a lot of people that actually do like it, and they could just integrate some of the characters and some of the storylines that were happening and just do it like that. And that way us old fans can meet at halfway. Us old fans can meet like halfway with the new fans. They're happy, we're happy. But come on, guys, you gotta be honest. Did you really like? Remember the certain issues where we just kind of detested Sally's family? I didn't detest Sally because, like, seriously, she didn't see Sonic for a whole. She didn't see Sonic for like. She didn't see Sonic for like a year, so yeah, she was hurt. But like, Sally's mom and dad just pissed me off even harder because like, mostly because what King Max said because he's like, Sonic is nothing but a Commodore. I'm like, you you realize he saved you, right? He saved you and the rest of Mobius because without Sonic and the others, you would still be in the void playing for, playing freaking Crystal with Nagus. Or have you forgotten that, O King, O King Eight, O King Max? Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten that, King Maximilian? Or do I have to rub it in? At this point, if we were writing it like if you were writing bugs, how it would go. The moment like King Max says that to Sonic, and because like the Hedgehog would probably be in the room with them, he'd be like, well, not in the room with them because I think that was the one with Sally, but like, say like if he overheard that, he was in the castle and he overheard that, he would be like, oh that, he'd just bust out and be like, oh no 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 no, my king, you don't understand. Like, seriously, do you understand how much we all went through just to fucking get. How much we all went through to even have a home in civilization after Robotnik took it over? How tirelessly, I spent a whole bunch of hours tirelessly trying to basically free you from the void. Oh, but Sonic and I are just commoners, right? We don't we don't basically we basically don't we basically don't matter because royalty. Well, I hate to say it, we're still in the war against Robotnik, and honestly, Sonic should be like king, like not king, but good enough to good enough to be with your daughter, and then some. But hey, whatever. Okay. What would he say? And okay, explain to the people like. I know you're probably not gonna do the whole so long Sally arc in the exact way, but how would it be with Bugsy the Hedgehog uh, dealing with the fact that Sonic was gone for like a year? He'd mostly be around Sally a lot because he would be the guy that would cheer her up. I mean, they would kind of, and there I would hint just to be kind of a dick to hint at that there was something going on while Sonic was gone, and I still want to use that because that was one of the proposed stories I've written, where it's just this big love triangle between Sally, Sally, and Bugsy the Hedgehog, and I like Tails and Sonic fighting when where Sonic is clearly not wanting to fight Tails. He really, truly, honest to God, wants to fight freaking Bugsy the Hedgehog. And, Bugsy the Hedgehog's like, Sonic, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. And then he says, well, you can say, you couldn't de-roboticize your own father. And then Bugsy the Hedgehog goes, oh, that's a low blow, Sonic. That is a fucking low blow you just did to me. You want to fight? Okay. Okay, Blue Boy, but you gotta understand, since you've been gone, I've been training a little bit more. I've been training a lot more. So this your character beat the shit out of Sonic. No, they beat the shit out of each other. Like that's basically what I wrote. They basically beat the shit out of each other. It makes Batman and Superman's fighting Dawn of Justice look like a little slap fight between two children. Because they fucking fighting like there was like an original cut where I was actually going to write it where they fight in the city and like they're flying everywhere. They're like running everywhere, punching each other. There's like a big old gust of wind that they create while beating each other up since they are going so fast. It's freaking madness. I wanted to kind of do. I kind of want to take out the whole Tails and Sonic fighting because of Fiona. Like you knew I liked her. I want to actually kind of stop that because he did have feelings for Fiona, but at the same time he did it just so Tails would get over her. And I'm like, Sonic, you idiot. I actually kind of want to keep that in there because it's just the realization of how stupid Sonic's plan was, and he's just like doesn't even give like a lot of enthusiasm. He's like, Sonic, you idiot, jeez. You think just because you date somebody, you think Tails is just gonna get over it just like that? What are you? Man, have you been dipping into the freaking chemical plant? Have you been dipping in the chemical plant zone? Jesus. Sonic, that's not gonna work because A, Tails loves Fiona. B, he's gonna feel betrayed. C, he's like he just lays it out like a freaking question like B. Okay, here's point A, point B, and point C. B, you're gonna make Tails angry. C, he's going to resent you, and then then C, he's going to fight you. Do you see a pattern here, buddy? I mean, I'm not trying to say you're dumb, but that's the most stupidest plan you ever came up with. And he's like, what would you propose we do? Sit Tails down and actually talk to him about this before you do anything stupid. Jeez. God dang, Sonic. I mean, as far as plans go, man, you gotta say to yourself, like, really, was this the best thing you could do? You could just let me talk to Tails. It wouldn't have been that hard, man. I'm not trying to say I'm not busy, but I would talk to Tails. Explain. Jeez. And, he kind of, Bugs the Hedgehog would do that. he would have a fling with Bunny for a while. Like, and then, like, there's not gonna be a love triangle between Antoine and um, Bugsy the Hedgehog, but he does. There is a thing I've been playing with where he does let her go for reasons, and they are very big story-heavy reasons. And he kind of goes through his own little so long bunny arc. Like, it's like, Bunny, I'm gonna because I'm not gonna probably use this, but he goes like, Bunny, I'm sorry, but I gotta go and do this. I may never come back. I told Sonic, I told Sally, I told everybody, but I wanted to wait on telling you. It's not a question of I don't love you, because it's not that. But these people need me. I can't just leave. I want you to know I will always care about you. But I do understand if you wanted to be with Antoine at this, you get with Antoine, because think about it. We were good and all, but you and Antoine got more of a thing together. Yeah, but like I won't use it because like I have different ideas now. Another thing I was probably going to use was the Black Chaos Emerald actually getting on Bugsy the Hedgehog, and with Bugsy the Hedgehog's trained body, he's actually a lot more stronger with the Black Chaos Emerald kind of infused with them. Like, explain the Black Chaos Emerald. Are you still gonna even use that? Yes. Yes! Because it's kind of like the symbiote suit. The way I made it happen was kind of ingenious. Because, they never really, yeah, they explain why Robotnik in the Fleetway comics is insane, right? But what if it's not just the fact that it wouldn't be just that. Let's just say the reason he wants to take over the human race in the Great War was because the Black Chaos Emerald talked to him. And I want to have the different Chaos Emeralds have different entities living inside of them. Mostly they're basically neutral because they don't care who uses them as long as they get used, or they're just there. But the Black Chaos Emerald is clearly evil, like deliciously fucking evil, because they're supposed to be balancing. They're like the balancers of the world, sort of, and the Master Emerald kind of neutralizes them because they have chaos in Tikal in them. But the thing was, they never could control the Black Chaos Emerald to the point where it almost corrupted the Master Emerald. Oh, holy shit! Because guess what's in the Black Chaos Emerald, guys? Let me guess. Nephilis? Yes! Exactly! Nephilis is in the Black Chaos Emerald. And he's always been in the Black Chaos Emerald. The Black Chaos Emerald is basically like a symbiote, an actual evil symbiote. There was no chance of Nephilis being good. He was always evil because because I had the history of Mobius written, and it was about like Aurora being the god of peace, Nephilis being the technical god of evil and basically the devil, and we got Mortis, which he basically was the one who created the Chaos Emeralds and basically was the god of chaos. And basically I go into detail on how the Chaos Emeralds were made, how Mobius was made, how everything was made, and maybe I'll actually, as an episode 0, I'll actually talk about it just to give people kind of a good little thing about it. I'm gonna go find some of the older stuff that I wrote for it. But it's basically the beginning of Mobius, the beginning of Sonic, the beginning of everything that happens. Like, I'm taking the Great War as a thing. Like, there are humans. Like, Aurora made humans, hoping that the Mobians and humans would work in harmony. But the humans never wanted to work with the Mobians because of differences, and basically they never understood them. Then, just a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if anybody's gonna get mad at this, but I was really thinking at one point, Nephilis creates the Black Arms as his true servants of evil. You know, Mortis made the speedsters, like Sonic and the others. Sonic and the others that are speedsters. Because Sonic's great ancestor was the one that inherited the first gift of speed. And then down the line, Sonic got it, and Bugsy Hedgehog got it. It varies from generation to generation, but Bugsy Hedgehog and Sonic were lucky. They were lucky enough to get it. But yeah. So it was this thing, and it was like this thing I wanted to do for a while, kind of giving you guys a little bit more of a grander scope of what this universe is. And yes, it's sort of a mishmash of Archie and Fleetway, but it's like its own thing. And ooh, yes, I was gonna talk about the Dracon Empire, and that was gonna be great. They're kind of, I would say, they have their own war with the Zorda. I gotta reread what the Dracon Empire really was, but yeah, I wanted in the original thing, the Zorda basically they were playing I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to fix a few things because I don't the Mobians were primitive, but they were smart. They were smart. They didn't speak at first, but that's when the Zorda kind of went down and kind of shot their alien weapons because they were gonna come back to take over the Zorda and the Dracon Empire were gonna take over the world, but Zorda was like, we're gonna take over this first. That's what happened. There's just a lot of things I'm either still gonna use or not use. I want to do my own version of Mobius 25 years later, but I would have to not use Joey Sue or anybody else. Or actually, it can still be an echidna, but I'm not gonna use too much. I'm gonna make my own little echidna lore because I don't want to totally I totally don't want to. I don't want to basically say, "Hey, Kim Benders, you know." But basically, it's just one of those things I want to kind of do. Oh yeah, Snively stays. I wanted Snively to actually stay good because I always thought the thing with me is I always wanted Snively to stay good because think about it. He tries being evil. He isn't really good at it. And I think he's gonna surrender to Sonic, and he's gonna be like, you know what? You win, Hedgehog. You win because I can't do what my uncle did. I thought it was my calling, but I can't do it. And and from a long period, um, Snively actually becomes Snively actually becomes generally um, a good guy, and he doesn't. And even Robotnik actually does say, "Hey, Snively, you should come back with me. I am your family, you know." Like he does in the Archie comic, but he like goes, "No, I'm not gonna go with you, Eggman. I'm not gonna go with you because that that would be so dumb of me if I actually just went with you after everything I built with the Freedom Fighters." And Robotnik gives this whole spiel like, "Snively, so I'll make you come back, even if I have to force you." And then Bugsy the Hedgehog and Sonic overhear this, and they go, they hear the little hologram thing. He's like, "Hey, if Snively says no, he's not gonna come back to you, bot breath. That he means he's not gonna come back with you. So don't you." They do like this thing. They say, "So don't you try and tempt him back if he wants to be good. And trust me, bot breath." like Bugsy calls him bot breath, and Sonic still calls him Buttnick, and they go like, "Buttnick, you're gonna get it," and Bugsy goes, "Bot breath, you're gonna, and we're gonna enjoy what we do to you. I got I got some new gloves that are going to crush your little robots, and I've been dying to try them, to field test them. I've been literally dying to test them on your stupid little weak little robots. How does it feel not having Snively to kick around because you actually have to work with your hands with your robots now. You don't have an assembly line or anything. You still kind of do, but it still sucks because we took most of your stuff out of your freaking laboratory. Well, you weren't looking. You're not the only one that has an armada of robots. I just want to have, there's still going to be a rivalry. There's still going to be an arch nemesis thing with Sonic and Eggman, but there's going to be sort of a weird, almost kind of villainous hero rivalry. How, basically, Bugsy the Hedgehog can basically make a whole bunch of robots with a few bits of scrap metal and be like, "Yeah, this is my army. What you got? It don't even take me long. It takes me roughly a tenth of a nanosecond. Let's see what you got, bot breath. Oh, you got a whole armada. Well, But there's a moment where Sonic and Bugsy actually fight him for the last time. My own version of Endgame, where Sally is about to die, and Eggman, Robotnik has the cure. He's like, "I have it. Come and get it if you dare." And both Bugsy the Hedgehog and Sonic do the figure eight pill out, and they're like, "Oh, and they go, and they actually use Eggman as an insult before Eggman actually uses it. They go, "Oh, Eggman, come out to play. We destroyed all your robots, so come on out." And then it revealed that the blood, Eggman's blood, which I'm probably gonna change, is the antidote, and they need to synthesize his. They need to synthesize. They need to synthesize Eggman's blood in 2 days, or Sally's gonna die. But Sonic and Bugsy, they beat the shit out of Eggman. He's dead. They kill him. They actually kind of kill him, sort of, because because I wanted to feed into like the other like reserve bodies he has, like in the like okay, maybe he dies for a little bit like in the actual comics, and then like another Eggman from another universe takes over, and guess what he has? He actually finds the Black Chaos Emeralds. God dang, Bugsy. This is stuff you're still not gonna. This is stuff you're not gonna use. Stuff I'm thinking of changing. Mm. The second season would be more of they're rebuilding their society, and basically there's still a lot of colonies that there's still a lot of colonies that both Bug both Bugsy and Sonic really need to go help, because even though Robotnik's gone, they're still kind of doing the robots, the automated mini Robo Robotniks are still doing what they're doing. So in the first season, I think Bugsy the Hedgehog was originally supposed to like go, and you weren't gonna see him until like episode 2 of the second season. And then there's gonna be a bigger threat, and Robotnik was not even gonna show up until like much later in the season. I mean, I don't know. I was thinking of making this season like really long. Just showing that Robotnik is gone, but he's like not really gone, and this is a different Robotnik. What else was I thinking? And Mina would have been brought into the picture. And we all know how I feel about Ash Mongoose. It's totally within. It's totally within both. It's totally within both Sonic's character and Bugsy's character to like prank him and mess with him a little bit. Like, there's even a Mobius version of Hot Topic just so I can like say like just so I can have my little the head talk version of me just say, why do you look like a Hot Topic threw up on you, dude? Like you got like a little like earrings, you got spikes. What? Did your mother never love you? So you just decided, hey, I'm gonna become emo. Yeah, that's actually gonna be like a funny thing with like that's gonna be kind of a funny recurring gag whenever he saw Ash, because like Ash would basically change, and like Bugsy the Hedgehog would have something else to say about it, and it would just be kind of a thing. And it's kind of how like if I really like kind of don't like somebody and they don't like me back, like they had to like completely despise me and I despise them, and the hatred's mutual. I will fucking make fun of them, because you want to bring it on. Let me bring the true fucking fire. So yeah, and then like especially like that scene where freaking where Mina's like, hey, this is my manager, and he says, and her boyfriend, and basically Bugsy the Hedgehog's like, so what, do you think that's supposed to intimidate the first and second hero of Mobius? Dude, get off your high horse. If Sonic wanted to take Mina, he would have already. Kind of a little joke. He makes that joke, everybody laughs, and like he's like, so you aren't Bugsy the Hedgehog, the brilliant genius that could build anything, and also you have a big mouth. And he goes like, oh, so the emo boy has jokes, does he? Okay, like what back alley club did you come from? Because you look like you came from You look like you came from a Hot Topic. You just said, "Hey, give me the parents don't love me anymore. Give me the parents don't love me anymore bundle." Actually, let me show you how that would have played out. Because I actually was going to kind of use this as my advantage to use it in this video. And the last thing I'm actually going to talk about is the Robotnik is Victorious art, where Bugsy the Hedgehog and Sonic get beaten, battered, and kind of bruised. I want to use the limit one where it's like, where Sonic's like limit, and then like they both go like limit, and then freaking like no joke, I'm still gonna do this. I'm still thinking of doing this. Bugsy the Hedgehog goes pure fucking red. His skin, his skin was always red, but his like, it goes pure fucking red, and he goes like, you freaking egg-shaped bastard. How dare you fucking talk about Sonic and his many faults. His many faults are the reason we're still here, and me and Sonic still kick your ass on a daily basis. So what were he just starts punching his robot like without his special gloves? He's like, so what were you talking about, old man? Do you want me to give you another beating? And then he gets so cocky, like he gets knocked out by Eggman. He's like, you? He goes like, you still talk too much. Ugh. And that's when Sonic gets knocked out too. And it's like, then they get up like a few minutes after like Eggman just leaves them. And he's like, man, when's round two? He's like, when's round two, Sonic? I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out. Oh, shit, that hurt. Ow. And Sonic looks at him like, Bugs, you okay? It's like, I'm okay, Sonic. Just a little bit shaken up. That fucking robot can punch. Jesus. He doesn't say Jesus. I think he says Aurora or Mortis, because that'd be kind of a different way of saying it, or something like that. Oh my God! Someone made an Ash Mongoose tribute. So you guys, since I'm here and I'm talking about Sonic stuff, you want to hear some like one-liners I was gonna use on like my character was gonna use on Ash Mongoose? Okay, so here, I'm gonna turn the music down because no one needs to hear that shit. He basically is like, you have to be sarcastic every time you shake me and Sonic's hand. Oh, get over yourself. You're just a manager. At least me and Sonic actually make a difference. Oh, look, it's Douchey McGee. Oh, you think you're so cocky. You look like a Hot Topic threw up on you. And then you went to another store that sells black and depressing clothing just because you can. Who do you think you are? You ain't no rock star. You're just a fucking loser. Seriously, could your outfit say? Can your outfit say even more? I'm Ash Mongoose. I'm a douche. How mean I got with you, I'll never know. Look at him. He even admits it. Look at him now. He looks like he's like Hot Topic just came out and was like, oh man, it's just one of those things I'm gonna probably do. It's so funny. It's so funny because like he literally like they like Bugsy had like Sonic doesn't really butt heads with Ash that much, but Bugsy does because it's just he just doesn't like him. He's like you think, then there's like one point where Bugsy actually does beat the shit out of him. He's like, so you really thought Ash that Sonic was gonna steal your girl. Ain't that funny? Ain't that a, ain't that a kick in the head? Look, Ash, I don't know why Mina likes you. You're such a douche to everybody she knows, but she does see good in you. I mean, we can never be fucking friends, but like, shit, you need to ease up. Because one, Sonic's in love with Ellie, so there's no chance of him like taking Mina on the ride of a lifetime. So just let it go. And if you want to make something of it, you know, skilled technical tactician against manager, you would lose horribly. But like seriously, the Robotnik Victorious arc, um, that's where you'd see the Black Chaos Emerald actually come to play again, and this time, ooh, it's better than what he did in the actual Robotnik Victorious, like Nephilis, or what we assume to be Nephilis, because he doesn't really have a name yet. He doesn't really have a name yet until he bonds with Shadow a bit, and then he kind of has his own little thing. Because I didn't really like Sonic 06, but god dang, Nephilis was a good villain. I mean, he even gets
now get 3 stuffed crust pizzas on
he even
CC.
kills Sonic. He kills Sonic. Like, honestly, he literally kills Sonic. He's like, fuck this, you dead. You know? So I kind of want to use him, and that's why I put him in the beginning of Mobius to kind of explain him a bit, and how he was, Nephilis, Nestopheles, thought I could use that because that's another name for the devil, or a demon or a devil who made a deal with like a demon a guy who made a deal with the devil and became a devil himself. So, Nephilis, devil of Mobius, like Satan of Mobius. And maybe I'm not gonna add like demons, but he's like he's gonna just have the black arms be his little handiwork, piece of handiwork. Oh my god, Sonic.
It turns like a spinning blade. That's pretty badass. Yeah. Well, it really is just a heck of a game, right? Kind of wish they would have taken it just a little bit further, and just a little bit further. And actually, it wouldn't have been too hard to throw in some of the music from Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Because Sonic the Hedgehog's got some great music, right? But the music...
Another thing I want to say before I get out of here, I would say, I've been working on this series for a long time, and I don't know, even if it never gets completed, at least I still have these ideas, at least I still write them down, at least they're still there, you know what I mean? If not, I can get one of my friends to help me out and make a comic out of it. But I really want to make it into an audio drama. Like, the comic is like my second idea. But there was gonna be a comic when Bugsy the Hedgehog leaves, and it's just like the stuff between the seasons, what he's doing, and he actually breaks out Fiona the Fox. Like, he actually meets Fiona for the first time, and Fiona doesn't become full. I don't even. I don't think I can use Scourge either. So that's why there hasn't been a lot of Bugsy and Scourge. That's why there hasn't been a lot of Ichigo and Scourge videos, because I haven't. I guess I can still do them in voice, but I can't like do anything further than that. I mean, I bet I can, but I don't know. I don't want to step on it. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. You know what I mean? My friend Victor say, it's a fan project, so I don't think contenders will come after me or anything like that. But in these times, you can never be true safe. You know what I mean? And if I can't have a evil version of Sonic, but no one said I couldn't do an evil version of Bugsy the Hedgehog and actually call him Raph. So yeah, I might do that, and like I can say that there was a Sonic in his world, but he actually killed that Sonic along with his version of Sir Charles. And even Sir Charles even says, like, kind of repeats what he says to Jules. What Jules says to Scourge, he's like, that falls short when this mighty world conqueror has to get a leg up on my boy. Like, because your Charles didn't stop you when he needed to, or at least give you some discipline. I take it, because your world is the opposite of our world. So your Sir Charles spoiled you rotten until you actually killed him and your version of Sonic. But the thing is, I'm not like I'm not like your version of me. I just fought in the Frontlands of Great War, and I won't take this flame down. And if you actually did finish me, my son would be very, very upset. Probably enough to even kill you. Do you want? And even if you did kill me and he didn't kill you, would you even want that on your head too? And it just pretty much would have went like, he would just been like, he probably wouldn't have said like, those are just empty threats. It's not like I didn't want to. It's not like I wanted to just. It's not like I wanted to destroy you anyway. A lot of people always theorize like Scourge, like when the reason he cried like that, he was like, because he was like, because he really, I think really he was thinking of killing Jules, but then he was like, I ain't gonna kill another Jules. I can't. That's pretty much what I think happened with Scourge. That's why it was like a bunch of empty words. You're no different from my old man anyway. Whole bunch of stuff. I'll actually, maybe I should talk about some stuff in the comic book, because I feel like I should. But we're all going to stay away from El Gran Gordo, because El Gran Gordo sucks. The Sonic comics, the Sonic X comics were kind of, they were their own brand of infuriating, and El Gran Gordo was that thing that just made me not want to read any of the other comics. Because it really highlighted why I hated Chris so goddamn much. So yeah, that's about it. I might talk about more stuff I'm not gonna use, or might use for Sonic Freedom Fighters, a version Mark II. I say version Mark 1 because version Mark 1 died in a hellstorm of lawsuits, and since I didn't want to get sued, I had to change the story. So I'm gonna talk to you about more stuff I may or may not use. I shall call this. I shall call this special Bugsy's special stage. Or actually, this or Bugsy's scrap zones. Yeah, something like that. I can't pick up a name, so I'm probably just gonna call it Special Zone for a while, and we'll see how that goes. See you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this, though. Hope it was a little interesting to you. If not, well, I did my best. If it was, I hope you really enjoyed. And yeah, I just talked about the funnier stuff of my my little fan characters stuff. But he does have his moments where he's pretty deep. But I like talking about the funnier stuff because it's a lot more. You season 2 he's gonna be a little bit more. If I ever really do get to write that, he's gonna be a lot more. He's gonna still be a little serious when the moment calls for it, but you're gonna see a lot more of a. You're gonna see a lot less of that urgency you're gonna see in the first season, and a lot more of his just regular goofy side. This side I know pretty well, so there that is. See you guys later.